I found it on the Woody Guthrie website, woodyguthrie.org. All the lyrics, all the songs are on there. It's very cool. And I went through the whole list trying to find, what would be a good song to do tonight. And I got all the way to the W's, and I saw this song was titled "When My Fight for Life Is Over." And I said, oh, that looks interesting. So I read the lyrics, and then I went to YouTube, of course, and I found John McCutcheon doing it, and I just decided this is a really fun song. So this is what we'll do. And in banjo tuning. Sorry.
What instrument he didn't play? He played guitar and mandolin and fiddle. He played harmonica, but he let Pete Seeger do the banjo.
He was smart.
You're a smart person.
So I got to tell a story too. There's a folk singer by the name of Spook Handy, friend of Pete's. All right, close enough for Woody Guthrie. And Pete wrote a song called, I forgot what it's called. But anyway, but he said, Pete, you got a line in that song that goes, when these old fingers can strum no longer, hand the old banjo to young ones stronger. And Pete said, yeah. Spook said, well, Pete, would it be okay if I changed it to hand the old guitar to young ones stronger, since I don't know how to play the banjo? And Pete looked at him and said, why don't you learn to play the banjo? And when I heard Spook tell that story, I said to myself, why don't I learn to play the banjo? So, here we go. I really play guitar better. You'll find that out in the next song. When my fight for life is over and my eyes do shine no more, and a tribe of angels carries me across that distant shore, as my friends all gather round me, may there be no misty tears. Let the fiddles and the guitars ring across the pounding years. They'll be singing, they'll be shouting, they'll be dancing, there'll be drums, and we will have a picnic. Baby, come, come, come. Take my body to the furnace, give my heart back to the flames. Give my blood to flow where lovers meet and whisper freedom's name. Give my breath to those who speak of life in holy laughing tones. Feed my spirit to the waters and the earth beneath my bones. They'll be singing, they'll be shouting, they'll be dancing, there'll be drums, and we will have a picnic. Baby, come, come, come. Yes, when my fight for life is over and my tongue is finally still, may the breezes bear my ashes like they did for old Joe Hill, and my sweat can grease the engines that make the whole thing run, and the ruling class can kiss my ass 'cause I've had a heap of fun. They'll be singing, they'll be shouting, they'll be dancing, there'll be drums, and we will have a picnic. Baby, come, come, come. They'll be singing, they'll be shouting, they'll be dancing, there'll be drums, and we will have a picnic. Baby, come, come, come. You get a hammer and I'll get a nail. You catch a bird and I'll catch a snail. You get the board and I'll bring a song. Build a house for the baby. Bling, blang, hammer with my hammer. Sing, go, sang, go, cut it with the saw. Bling, blang, hammer with my hammer. Sing, go, sang, go, cut it with the saw. I'll grab some mud, you grab some clay, so when it rains it won't wash away.
harmonium from India. It's called the Shruti box. And it provides a really beautiful drone to a lot of songs. And it worked so beautifully with this song. It's called Holy Ground. Words by Woody Guthrie, and the melody is from Frank London from the Klezmatics. And it was written when Woody was going through his Jewish, he had a Jewish wife.
His second of his 3 wives was Jewish, yes.
Yeah, and we just added some nice little touches to it then. And what I like about this song, Holy Ground, is that I think what Woody was thinking about is wherever we step, we're probably stepping on ancestors that could be from millions of years ago, for people who lived here, Native Americans, anybody, but all ground is sacred and all ground is holy. Holy ground.
Take off your shoes. This place you're standing, it's holy ground. Take off your shoes. This spot you're standing is holy ground. These words I heard in my burning bush. This place you're standing is holy ground. I heard my fiery voice speak to me. This spot you're standing is holy ground. That spot is holy ground. That place you're standing is holy ground. This place you tread, it's holy ground. God made this place is holy ground. Take off your shoes and pray. This ground you walk upon is holy ground. Take off your shoes and pray. This ground you walk upon is holy ground. Every spot on earth I traipse around. Every spot I walk is holy ground. Every spot I
meanest man who never had a brain. All I scatters is aches and pain. I'm carbolic acid and a poisoned face. And I stand flat-footed in favor of crime and disgrace. If I ever done a good deed, I'm sorry of it. I'm mean in the East. I'm mean in the West. I'm mean to the people I like the best. I go around, I cause lots of accidents. And I push folks down. And I cause train wrecks. Yeah, I'm just a big disaster going somewheres to happen. I'm an organized famine, studying how I could be just a little. Still too good to suit myself, though. Just me. I ride around in the subway trains, laughing at the tight shoes dealing you pain. And I laugh when the train shakes from side to side. And I laugh my loudest when I see other people cry. Can't help it. I was born good, I guess. Just like you or anyone else. Then I just turned off me. I hate everyone who don't think like me. Rather see you dead than ever see you free. Rather see you starve to death than see you at work. And reading all the books I can so I can learn how to hurt, spread diseases, deal you misery, leave you without no vote, leave you without no union. Well, it hurts to see y'all get along so well. I'd 10 times rather see you burn in the fires of hell. And I can't stand to see you set up in your house so nice. I'd rather see you down there in the rotten hole with the bugs and the lice and the roaches and the termites and the sand fleas and the tater bugs and the grub worms and the stingeries, tarantulas and spiders, childs of the earth, ticks and the blowflies. You see, these are all my little angels. They go around helping me do the best parts of my meanness. And mosquitoes. Well, I used to be a fair organized fellow. Then I turned off scab, and I turned off yellow, fought every union, tooth and toenail. Then I sprouted a 6-inch stinger in the middle of my tail. Then I grew horns. Then I cut them off. I wanted to fool you. I've hated union everywhere, because God likes unions, and I hate God. Now, if I can get the fat to hating on lean, that would tickle me more than anything I've seen. Then I can get the colors to fight each other, friend against friend, brother and sister against brother. Oh, that would be just it. Because I hate everything that's union, and I hate everything that's organized, and I hate everything that's planned. I love to hate, and I hate to love. I'm mean. Just mean. Mean talking blues. What do you got?
This is a song that was found in the margin of one of Woody Guthrie's notebooks. The lyrics were. We don't know what tune he had in mind. Maybe he had a tune in mind, maybe not. Nora Guthrie, Woody's daughter, asked Slade Cleaves to would write a tune for it, and he wrote a wonderful one. About the lyrics, it has in it a verse that I consider, and I'm not a religious person, but I consider this one of the most remarkable juxtapositions in the whole canon of religious music. It takes Jesus and John Henry and puts them together, and if you think about it, one in a sense was probably considered, I guess, the most spiritual person that ever lived, and the other was the most physical. And they were both sacrificed. They both died. Sacrificed, really. Well, it's in there. Anyway, Woody Guthrie's take on Christianity. This morning I am born again and a light shines in my land. I no longer look for heaven in your deathly distant land. I do not want your pearly gates, I don't want your streets of gold. This morning I am born again and a light shines on my soul. Help me this time, let's do that again. This morning I am born again and a light shines in my land. I no longer look for heaven in your deathly distant land. I do not want your pearly gates, don't want your streets of gold. This morning I am born again and a light shines on my soul. This morning I am born again, I'm born again complete. I stand up above my troubles and I stand on my 2 feet. My hand feels unlimited, my body feels like the sky. I feel at home in the universe where yonder planets fly. This morning I am born again, my past is dead and gone. This great eternal moment is my great eternal dawn. Every drop of blood within me, every breath of life I breathe is united with these mountains and these mountains with the seas. I feel the sun upon me, its rays crawl through my skin. I breathe the life of Jesus and old John Henry in. I give myself, my heart, my soul to lend some friend a hand. This morning I am born again, I am in the promised land. This morning I am born again and a light shines on my land. I no longer look for heaven in your deathly distant land. I do not want your pearly gates, don't want your streets of gold. This morning I am born again and a light shines on my soul. This morning I am born again. The lyrics are by Woody Guthrie. The music is by Slade Cleaves. But right now we're going to start the second part of the show. I won't say second half because it is a little shorter than the first part. And I'm going to hand the guitar to Pat Lamanna, who's also a dear friend that I met through music. We met through an organization called the People's Music Network. Do we have any PMN people in the house here? Yeah, let's do a little shout out. Pat, there's the guitar. It's almost as old as I am.
That's saying a lot.
I know it is. No, that's not a diss. I appreciate and I'm proud of every one of those years.
Hey, and I'm almost as old as he is, so. And I want to say thanks to everybody for coming, and especially the group of friends that I've known since high school when we're here today. Thank you so much. So this is not a song by Woody, but it's a song about Woody. I heard Tom Chapin sing it at the town crier in Beacon, a great little venue. And I said, I gotta learn that song for the Woody Guthrie Hoot. So it's by Tom Chapin and Cy Khan, and it's called Woody Guthrie's Dream. And it's got a pretty easy chorus if you want to come in on that. Woody Guthrie stopped and said to me, I just don't understand. He said, I've seen the worst of times, folks scratching in the dirt. My long unemployment lines, millions out of work. All those hungry women, all those desperate men. I guess history runs in circles 'cause it's coming around again. Here's the chorus. In the middle of the night I lay there in between, half awake and half asleep, caught up in Woody's dream. In the middle of the night I found out what it means to hitch a ride on Woody Guthrie's dream. When they're fracking in your backyard and poisoning your stream, and in some ancient forest you can hear a chainsaw scream. When the fire and flood and hurricanes are tearing at your seams, don't despair, old Woody said, get up and live your dreams. Go work and march together, demanding what you need. Speak the truth to power and call out corporate greed. Sing the story of the underdog, overworked and underpaid. Shout out loud, stand up proud, clear and unafraid. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, I lay there in between, half asleep and half awake, caught up in Woody's dream. In the middle of the night, I found out what it means to hitch a ride on Woody Guthrie's dream. When I asked him what he dreamed about, he shook his head and smiled. Home, a decent job for everyone, a home for every child, food for every family, a roof for every head. Ain't that what you dream about? He looked at me and said, in the middle of the night I lay there in between, half asleep and half awake, caught up in Woody's dream. In the middle of the night I found out what it means to hitch a ride on Woody Guthrie's dream. I dreamed I was at the crossroad, and as Woody turned to go, he said, I got no place in this old world now, it's your rodeo. Go right some wrong, carry on like a ghost in the machine. Good luck, farewell, give 'em hell, I'll see you in your dreams.
Okay, this one is from the Classmatics. They did a whole 2 albums, I think it was, of Woody Guthrie songs with Woody Guthrie's lyrics and their own music. And a lot of it had Jewish themes. And this is a lullaby. It refers to Zibber, who was Arlo, and Jody Guthrie. And it's